Good day, everybody. I am Alnajer Ulloh, and I am your next presenter in EdAd 203 with the description of Human Behavior and Ecology in Educational Administration under with the facilitator of Dr. Daisy Daria O. San Luis. In this, because of the pandemic, the COVID-19, we come up with the online class since we cannot make the face-to-face class. But anyway, in the previous presentation of Ma'am Farhana Carpio, you are able to understand the overview of organizational behavior, brief history of organizational behavior, and some key points of organizational behavior. With this, in my presentation, I will be discussing to you more information about organizational behavior, why is it important, types of organizational behavior models, what influences organizational behavior, how to bring organizational behavior principles to your organization, what is human behavior in organization, and goals of human behavior in organization. First, what is organizational behavior? Organizational behavior defines the study of human behavior in organizational settings, the interface between human behavior and the organization itself. In short, organizational behavior is the study of how people behave in organizational settings. Organizational behavior research can focus on individual behavior within the organization, how groups work together, how the organization itself behaves, and how all of these are interconnected and impact each other. During their careers, most people have worked for a company where people did not get along, where no one knew what the expectations were, or where the boss failed to promote teamwork. The company most likely lacked a strong organizational behavior model. Now, why is organizational behavior important? First, can help employees navigate a business culture, as well as help managers better understand how that culture helps or hinders employee productivity and retention. Second, can help managers evaluate a potential job candidate's skills and personality during the hiring process, allowing human resources to find the best fit for departments within the company. While there is never one exact way to assess these things, organizational behavior theory offers a set of guidelines to help organizations create a positive and vibrant internal culture. One of the main goals of organizational behavior is to understand what motivates employees. How organizations measure job satisfaction varies, but most common metrics include a fair and equitable reward system, compelling work, enjoyable working conditions, and good supervisors. By understanding what motivates employees, managers can adjust their policies to increase job satisfaction, thereby increasing productivity. Third, why is organizational behavior important? It offers a roadmap for managers to improve all aspects of their organizations, which includes improve job performance, increase job satisfaction, promote innovation, encourage leadership, improve customer service, encourage ethical behavior, and create a positive work environment. Depending on the challenges and desired outcomes, managers may use different tactics such as reorganizing work groups, changing performance evaluations, or modifying compensation structures. Understanding what motivates employees also plays a large part in how managers adjust company procedures or policies. Not only organizational behavior provide a roadmap for human resources and supervisors to manage more effectively, it also helps employees navigate an organization's culture. Lastly, why is organizational behavior important? Because employees can understand themselves better and know how they can best flourish inside an organization. and managers are better able to predict how employees might react under differing circumstances and adjust accordingly. Creating a culture where relationships are cooperative, employees feel valued, and companies flourish is at the heart of organizational behavior. Now, let's talk about the types of organizational behavior. Organizational behavior has been studied for decades, leading to a number of theories and models on effective organizational management. The following five management models make up a popular framework for thinking about organizational behavior, and these are: first, autocratic model. This model can be used to best describe historical workplaces, particularly those during the Industrial Revolution, meaning to say, an autocratic model is based on power and authority, demands employee obedience, and is built on dependency on the boss for directions. Jobs within this model may provide no more than a paycheck for their employees. Next, custodial model. This model is built on providing a sense of security and care from the organization to employees, such as through providing a strong benefits package. Therefore, the aim of this model is to provide incentives and economic resources that will build loyalty toward the organization. Next, supportive model. Supportive model is built on leadership motivating and inspiring workers. Unlike the autocratic model, it assumes that employees are self-motivated. So a manager's job is to help foster that motivation by supporting the employees' talents, interests, and goals. This is built with the understanding that with the right support, employees will take initiative and increase performance on their own. Next, collegial model. Collegial model is built on the idea of colleagues working together as a team and fostering a sense of partnership. In short, in collegial model, social factors are a key factor in employee satisfaction. Lastly, the system model. This is the newest organizational behavior model built on fostering passion and a commitment to the organization's goals. The idea is that by giving employees a high level of meaning at work, workers will achieve greater satisfaction and performance. This system expects managers to show compassion and care about their direct reports and work to establish a positive workplace culture. Now, let's proceed to the topic of what influences organizational behavior. There are hundreds of factors that can influence organizational behavior. For example, one of the earliest organizational behavior studies was designed to investigate how lighting impacts productivity. In the process, the researchers discovered workers responded more to social factors than environmental ones. That said, influential factors can generally be boiled down to a few main groups, and these are social, environmental, structure, tools, and processes. In social, this includes leadership styles, coworker personalities, group dynamics, relationships, and etc. In environment, this includes lighting, aesthetics, office or desk setup, and etc. In structure, this includes employee hierarchy, organizational structure of departments in business units, and etc. In tools, this includes access to information, tools, and technology. In processes, this includes workflow management, reporting structures, project management styles, and etc. Now, how to bring organizational behavior principles to your organization. Organizational behavior has been studied for decades and covers dozens of topics, far more than can be covered here. Each workplace will have its own specific issues to deal with. To start, survey your employees to learn more about what issues they see in the workplace. Therefore, I conclude Employee engagement software can help you keep a pulse on satisfaction within your organization. Now, let's proceed to the topic of what is human behavior in organization. People have a variety of needs. Irrespective of one's status, age, and achievements, one would still have some unfulfilled needs. In order to satisfy their unfulfilled needs more effectively, people have learned to organize themselves into groups. The process of organizing facilitates an organization in its specialization efforts. It helps the employees to develop specialized skills and enhances the productivity and efficient functioning of the organization. The organizational system consists of social, technical, and economic elements which coordinate human and material resources to achieve various organizational objectives. Some of the objectives of an organization may be to maximize profits, to produce goods and services of good quality, to compete with other players in the industry, to ensure welfare of its employees, and to make efficient use of resources and achieve growth. Now, let's have a definition of what human behavior is. Human behavior is the potential and expressed capacity mentally, physically, and socially of human individuals of groups to respond to internal and external stimuli throughout their life. What about the definition of organization? Organization defines as a company, an institution, or an association comprising one or more people and having a particular purpose. Therefore, human behavior in organization is the study of human behavior in organizational settings, of the interface between human behavior and organization, and of the organization itself, in which, as complex as the social system itself, people differ from each other in their needs and values, which can be understood better with the help of behavioral science. Behavioral science considers the influence of various elements, social, economic, and technical systems, of the complex external environment on people's behavior. It improves people's understanding of interpersonal skills and so also their ability to work together as a team to achieve organizational goals effectively. And now, what is the goal of human behavior in organization? The goals of human behavior in organization are to explain, predict, and influence behavior. Managers need to be able to explain why employees engage in some behaviors rather than others, predict how employees will respond to various actions and decisions, and influence how employees behave. And that will be the end of my presentation. Remember that organizational excellence begins with the performance of people. The next topic will be the nature of people and organization, and that will be discussed to you by Ma'am Haipa and Ma'am Naida.